Should you use a credit card to pay your immigration filing fee? Hi, my name is Audra Doyle, and I'm the owner and attorney of Doyle Law here in Atlanta, Georgia. In this day and age, I want to share with you some up-to-date information on whether or not you can and should use a credit card to pay your immigration filing fees. And I want to share with you experiences from my office over several cases from May and July 2022. So that's when I'm making this video, in case you're wondering if the information is old or new. It's June 2022. And so we have filed several cases over the past 2 months, and for those cases we have included a credit card form on top, which is permitted by immigration. The first thing I want you to think about is whether or not your case type permits using a credit card form. The Immigration Service says certain cases filed in certain places, they will allow the credit card form. Other cases, other places, no credit cards allowed. So number one, you need to go online for your application and see whether or not the credit card is permitted. So for my clients, yes, the credit card was permitted. We properly filled in the form. We duly mailed off all these cases. And here's the results. Some of the cases, we received receipts. No problems whatsoever. Credit cards were accepted. They were cash. They received the money. We received the receipt. No problem. However, I have received 3 cases back from immigration. And with those 3 cases, there was a problem. Immigration reported that the credit card was unable to be charged. And we actually had a little bit of notification before I got the case back in the mail. My client was received an alert from the credit card company about a fraudulent charge that someone was trying to make on his card. It actually wasn't fraudulent. It was the Immigration Service. So the credit card company said, no, you may not make that charge on this card. We are not going to allow it. And so it blocked the charge and the case got mailed back to my office. So that happened with his case, and it happened with 2 other cases. The credit card company, actually its fraud prevention team, stopped the charge from going through. Now, thankfully, these cases are all going to be okay. They were not out of status at the time of filing. It wasn't a next day emergency, but it was really getting close to the expiration date for 2 of the cases. So I had to recreate the files. I could not wait for one of the cases to come back to me. I knew it was going to be rejected. I had to recreate the file, write a check, and mail it back off to immigration with a check attached instead of a new credit card form, because I just couldn't take the chance that the credit card company would reject the next charge that immigration was trying to make. So here is my takeaway for you. Number one, as I mentioned before, be sure that you are permitted to use the credit card form on your case. It's not available for all cases yet. Number 2 is make sure that you are only using that credit card for cases where there is no time deadline, such as visa is available. It's going to be available for the next 3 months. So you know that you're safe and sound. You can wait. In case the case is rejected, you're not going to run out of time to file the case. But if you have a case where you have an I-94 that's going to expire soon, do not risk using a credit card. I strongly recommend that you send in the old-fashioned versions, check or money order, or you can do cashier's check to the Immigration Service with your case. So those are my takeaways as of now. That's what we're doing. Lesson learned. And I didn't realize credit card companies would think that the Department of Homeland Security was making a fraudulent charge. Hopefully they're going to iron that out. But in the meantime, we're going to use checks for time-sensitive cases. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please definitely hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Click the bell so that you're getting updates. And also, don't forget to go check us out on TikTok and Facebook.